Okay, guys, flyers too there. So I want us to discuss here, which is I really need your workbook and you need to open page 88. I need you to check your own task there, your exercise. Task and exercise actually the same thing. So let's just go to the point here. You can see the small box above the text, right? So I know some of you already finished this, so let's discuss the answer. Based on the text, to fill on the text number 2 is A. A. Because it's related. A is what are the official languages. A. And then number three is D. Why do people speak English there? Because English is important as international language. That is number 3. Number 4 is E. Where did the languages come from? The first inhabitant of Papua and blah blah blah. That is the answer. And then the last of number 5 is B. How have so many languages survived? You can find the reasons based on the text. Okay, let's go to the next one here. This one, guys. Number 2. There are more than 800 official languages. That is true. Because based on the text, that is true. Number 3. Most people have the same mother tongue. That is actually true. So if I actually wrong in checking you need to check again, because based on this, they say the 3 official languages are Hiri, Hirimotu, Tok Pisin, and English. That is on those are only official language, but it's not mother tongue. The mother tongue of this country of languages actually the English one, because they have actually stated these are not their mother tongue. So mother tongue actually only one, based on the very origin of the tribe. Actually, yes. And then number 4, true. Number 4, true. You can find that out easily. Number 5, false. Number 5, false, because not Europe, Asia. And then number 6, false, because that is 50,000, not 5,000. And then number 7, true, because the last paragraph you can find it there. And then 8, false. Yes. And then let's go to the 89. The 89. I will read it for you, and you just need to tick it if you answer correctly. If you wrong, you just need to change it so you will know. So Asia is the world's biggest continent. Number 3, languages disappear when people stop speaking them. Number 4, in the past hundreds of languages were spoken in France, but now French is the dominant, because in France actually England invaded them in 12th centuries, and then German in World War II also. So they have this official language more than one, not only French. And then number 5, China is the country with the biggest population. It has over 1.3 billion people. 6, altogether. The answer is altogether. Number 7, I predict that Papua New Guinea will still have hundreds of languages in 2050. And then number 8, will English still be an international language by the end of this century? Yes, century. And then here, the answer of number 2 is inhabitant. The inhabitant of London come from many different countries. Number 3, people who can't hear use sign language to communicate. And then number 4 is isolated. So you got it? I hope you get it. You can actually repeat the video, backward if I speak too fast. So this one, I will read and you just need to analyze the answer, okay? The Huli people are a very large tribe in Papua New Guinea. There are 65,000 people in this group and the population is growing. They have lived for hundreds of years in isolated village in the mountains where the inhabitants of the village didn't often meet other people. But life is changing for the Huli. Many young people are moving away from the village to the towns. They are learning other languages because they want to be able to communicate with the outside world. Some people predict that the traditional Huli way of life will disappear during the 21st century. That is the answer. Okay? Okay, let's go discuss another one here. Wait a minute. Okay, let's go here. I will just read it for you. And you need to take it if you're right and change it if you're wrong. So, how do you talk to different tribes, Mr. Golding? Well, I'm fluent in the 4 main languages of this country, so it isn't usually difficult to communicate with people. Tell me about the tribe that you're studying at the moment. There are about 4,000 people in this tribe. That's 0.5% of the about 4,000 people in this tribe. Sorry, I read it twice. That's 0.5% of the country's population. The tribe over the countries. Wait a minute. I read it wrong again. Just let's get to the point. Number 2 is communicate. Number 3 is population. And number 4 is centrist. And then number 5, bilingual. Number 6, disappear. So actually this is for the grammar. You will learn about the grammar next meeting, probably on Thursday, because on Tuesday and Monday I will just repeat it again and reminded you to do the previous tasks so you will know what you learned about. So this one is about reported speech. So your reported speech grammar will be very difficult. So I hope you will prepare yourself to understand about it. So let's go here. This is the last discussion for today. So I have made, so the key there is I. So the answer is myself. And then don't cut. So actually talking about what? Who there? The team, right? So you, yourself. And this one could be confusing because Jill said my dad has bought. My dad has bought. So if you see the picture there, actually 2 person there, right? So 1 bike for 2 persons. So ourself. The answer is ourselves. Selves. And then the Liz there. Liz talk. That is her friend, Jill's friend, the one that didn't wear any hat. You can figure out which one is Liz. And your mom has bought. Be careful with this. Liz only talk with her friend. That means the friend is Jill. And then the answer is only yourself, not ourselves. No. So actually the brother there didn't talk, just waved his hand. And then the last one, they are means 2 person. They are Jill and her brother enjoying themselves. That is the answer. Okay, thank you very much for today, and I will end this discussion, and I hope you actually understand what I'm talking about in this video. Goodbye. Be safe.